Hello everybody, StarCraft here again, and this time it is gonna be for some IEM Katowice action. That's right, no longer Iron Squid 2, times are changing, people are moving on, and it's gonna be game 1 between Lucifron spawning as the blue Terran up here in the top right of Daybreak, and down in the bottom left it is gonna be SKT's Partang as the red Protoss. Down here. Now I'm super excited about this game, and I'm super excited to have looked online today and found a whole bunch of replays from the IEM Katowice, as it is officially my new favorite tournament. I liked Iron Squid, man, but they were just so slow at getting out their round of 8 and final replays. I still think they don't even have them out yet, but these games are so recent. I think they only played about 2 days ago maybe, as I was watching this tournament last night in the round of 12, and they've already got replays from that. So I don't know if that's like 10 hours later than they were played, but that is insane, and that is why I love you, IEM Katowice, and I love you Polish people, because the tournament's so freaking awesome. The crowd are going absolutely insane, especially when the Polish players like Mano were going on, and I'm going to be casting a series between him and TLO. You know TLO, you love him, and I'm also stoked to cast that series. But right now, we are going to be having Lucifron, the Spanish Terran, arguably one of the best foreign Terrans in the world. I mean, he's definitely one of the best European Terrans, probably up there with Cass, the Ukrainian. But he's going to have his work cut out for him, as he is going up against Party Man, who is just so goddamn solid. He's just one of those Korean Protoss that just don't make mistakes. He's had the results to prove it. He has won, you know, just a little tournament put on by Blizzard, you know, the Blizzard World Championships. Won $100,000 for winning that tournament. So he definitely had an awesome year last year. We'll see how he does in the new year, 2013, baby. Right now, both players are going to scout. They're going to have that awkward moment where they're like, oh, you're scouting? Well, I'm also scouting. I'll see you later. But we'll see how this game goes. Looks like both players are going for more of a macro kind of build, with Lucifron going barracks into CC, and Parting doing pretty much the same thing with Gateway into Nexus. Now he's getting up his Cybercore as well as that Burst Zealot. So pretty standard so far. But I gotta say, man, Lucifron, although he is really good, Parting is just kind of arguably one of the best Protoss players in the world at the moment. You know, there's MC, blah, blah, blah. But Parting's playing so well. Founded the, oh, what's the word? Not really founded. More kind of, I don't know. He kind of showed everyone the Immortal All-In, which now has just become such a standard PvC build. And he does it. He does it better than anyone, because he freaking started it, man. And he says that's because of the soul he puts into his Immortals. So he really loves StarCraft, man. He puts his soul into it, and he has been doing pretty well at it. So I'm kind of already in love with Parting. But Lucifron, he's Spanish. He's pretty awesome. His brother is Vortex, the Zerg player. So his TVZ is really solid. But unfortunately for him, this is going to be PvT, and right now he is going to be getting out his factory. After that, barracks already got the double gas going down, and Mr. Parting is just going to be rallying probes down to his natural. Still only sitting on 1 gas though, which is pretty interesting as Protoss. So we'll see if that means he's going to be going for some sort of Gateway timing attack or something like that. I don't know. He's getting out of sentry now, but usually you'll definitely see a gas taken down by now, especially for a Protoss player. Stalker's going to have a poke in, try and see if the expansion is there. Does see that. So Lucifron's going to push forward with these Marines, try and get some real damage on that Stalker. Does get a little bit, but he's going to back off to that barracks. Got his orbital command, is going to be pumping out some Hellions and getting up that starport. This is a pretty standard build. You like to, we used to see quite often in PvT, getting out that factory after barracks and then transitioning into starport. You can do Hellion drops with this. You can also just kind of run the Hellions into their natural, as Lucifron does know that Parting has fast expanded here. So both players done a pretty good job of scouting. No one's kind of out of the know, because in PvT as a Protoss player, it's really up to you to scout, because if you don't, if you're in the dark, you're going to have a really hard time. And that's what I kind of saw, when, especially when I saw Grubby taking on Yoda last night. He didn't scout and was absolutely owned because of it. Some players don't like to scout. They're like, I need that extra 40 minerals a minute or whatever it is. But here we go. The hand's going to be moving in. Force fields going down to trap them. Pretty average force fields there, I got to say. Uncharacteristic of Parting. But looks like the sentries are going to be taking... Oh, he's going for a really early third here. So Parting being super greedy, as I don't think Lucifron even has his third CC down right now. But yeah, this is why he only had one gas, so he could save up those extra minerals for that early third, get out his robotics facility now. But if this works out, if Lucifron does not put on some aggression here or get some probe kills with these Hellions, Parting is going to have a huge economic lead. Already you can see he's way ahead in the work supply by about 14 probes there. And his army supply is pretty even as well. So Lucifron is getting up his third though, but it is quite a bit later as Parting's is already up and running. He's going to try and get some probe kills, which is always nice with these Hellions. Force field's going down though, catching 3 of these Hellions, all on really low life right now. I'm going to try and go for the probes, but they're backed into a corner. So far, only killing about 1 probe, all on really low life. Parting doing a great job with those force fields there. Does get 1 of these Hellions. They are going to scoot on out of here. But that was definitely not enough of workers killed there. Only with 1 workers killed. Parting already has 8 workers killed. I don't know when he did that. More force fields going down. Banshee is going to be cloaking right now, which is kind of annoying as the Observer is only just on the way, so might be able to pick up a sentry there. Does get 1 of the sentries. Was pretty low on energy anyway, but the Observer is being chronoed out, so it should be there pretty darn soon. Does manage to get 2 of the sentries, 1 of them just getting away just in time. The Helion's going to run in right now as well, so Lucifron doing a good job of constantly putting on pressure here. Does get another probe kill, but I don't think it's been enough for the amount of Hellions he's oh, he didn't even... Oh no, he's up to 18 workers killed. Oh my god, I completely messed that up. So, I don't know if that's really enough. He did commit a lot of Hellions, and, you know, Parting already has so many workers. He's got that Chrono Boost, he's got 3 Nexus. I mean, it has even up the worker supply, so I guess you could say Lucifron has done a good job there, but his third is still only turning into an orbital command now, so he's a bit behind there. He's going to scout on out, see if there's a 4th. That would be absolutely insane if Parting had a 4th right now. At the same time, this Banshee is on pretty low life, so he's going to be pretty careful with that. So Lucifron doing a good job trying to engage everywhere. At the same time, we have a Templar Archives on the way for Parting. Lucifron getting some more probe kills there, which is always nice. So this is the thing as Protoss, if you're up to 3 bases, it's pretty easy to harass. That Observer's doing a good job keeping tabs on that Banshee there. Chrono going down on the workers. Looks like these Hellions are going to be moving on. Armory finishing up for Lucifron as well, who I think is just going Marine Marauder Medivac for now. This probe down here is going to see everything. It already has a Pylion Proxepyron set on up. What's going on in the main of Parting? Ooh, he's up to about 7 barracks. Bumping out those Medivacs as well. So he is going MMM for now, whereas Parting is getting on a whole bunch of extra gateways. He's got his Templar Archives, Chrono boosting out Storm, which is pretty sick. I don't think he's... Yeah, I think he's going for some sort of gateway push. He doesn't have the Colossus tech, the Robotics Bay, so I think he is going to go for some sort of gateway timing attack here. Finally drops down a cannon to deal with this Banshee that has been quite annoying. He's on such low life as well. Would love to kill that. Going to do some scouting now. I don't think he's scouted for quite some time, so he doesn't really know, but after seeing this, he knows it's pretty much bio he's going up against. And Lucifron is kind of even in worker supply and ahead in army supply, so he's managed to come back quite well. The worker kills actually doing more damage than I thought they did. But Storm is going to be finishing up, so that is definitely a thing. So a lot of the big battle is going to come down to how well Lucifron can dodge those storms. He's going to take out that proxy there. I mean, Parting, he's one of the best Korean players out there, so I think he's going to have... Well, he's definitely going to be landing some pretty sick storms, so it's really going to come down to Lucifron and how good he is going to be with his micro. Looks like Parting is going to be moving out here. He does have no upgrades at the moment, which is not good at the 14-minute mark. Although he does have 1-1 being chronoed out on the way. One storm going down there. That was a pretty nice storm. But Lucifron's upgrades are at 1-1. He's about to finish 2-2 by the time Parting finishes 1-1. So really, all Parting's got in his favor at the moment is that Storm Tech, kind of keeping him in this game. Otherwise, his bio would absolutely own him. Stim is done, Combat Shield is done. Even has Ghost on the way to deal with these High Templars. But Parting, man, he's being so macro focused in this game. He's going to go ahead and take a 4th and move on out. I do believe, oh, he does not have Blink, but I do think he has Charge. Does he have Charge? I'm pretty sure he has Charge. If he didn't have Charge, that would be a huge mistake right now. But here we go. Looks like Parting is looking to be pretty aggressive right now before these Ghosts really come on out. Yes, he does have Charge. Here we go. Can Parting do the damage he needs to? He needs to land some good storms. Where are the storms? One goes down. Not really doing enough damage. Snipe going down on these High Templars. The bio of Lucifron is doing a lot of damage. Parting forced to bail on out of here. What is that? That Archon was being pushed along while it was morphing in. That was absolutely hilarious. But it does actually get taken on out there. So I feel like Parting was being a bit too over-eager. He's only getting Colossus Tech now. He just finished 1-1, has 2-2 on the way. But Lucifron already has 2-2. The stim forward from Lucifron. And Parting, where are the storms? He doesn't have any High Templars. They've all been sniped. So can Parting hold on here? That is the question. This Colossus popping out just in time. And the Zealot's actually doing quite a good job here. And the Stalkers are alive. No Vikings on the field for Lucifron. He is producing 2 at the time right now. But that Viking does get taken out. But I think it did just enough damage to keep Parting in the game right now. 1-2 storms going down just to finish this off. The Medivacs, most of them will survive here. Parting is ahead in the macro though. He does have 4 bases. Lucifron does have his 4th CC, but it has not been landed down yet. Still has his Banshee just chilling on up here. That Banshee's taking it easy, man. I mean, he can catch up in the upgrades as Protoss, that Chrono Boost, but he needs to hold on. Parting, this is looking pretty, actually, it's looking pretty even. He's got his 4th base, he's already mining from there. He's got his Storms, he's getting out Colossus right now, so he's up to tier 3. He's got the Unicorn position he needs. At the same time, Zealot's going to be swinging in for a counterattack. This 3rd is completely undefended. Might actually get quite a few worker kills right now. Do these Zealots even have... Yes, they do have Storm. Oh my god, I didn't see them Storm there. Charge, I mean... I'm all over the place today. Managed to get... Actually, making sure to attack those workers. Does get quite a few more workers killed there, going up to 25. So that was definitely worth it. So Observer keeping tabs on the army. Where is Parting's main army? I like this placement of the High Templar right here. Here it is. How many robos is he up to? That's what I want to know. Only with the 1 robo, so he's only going to be having... Oh no, he has 2 robos, as you can see on the production tab. So I don't know where that extra robotics is. Maybe it's... yes, it's at the 3rd. So DNR Double Colossus is pretty sweet. He's got enough money. He's keeping his money low as well. So his army supply is going to be shooting up at the moment. But Lucifron is also on 4 bases at the moment. He's got a lot of Ghosts with a lot of energy. He's got quite a few Vikings as well. So, this game is so intense. I really think even though Parting's behind, he's definitely got a chance here. He's got the tech he needs. He's got his proxies. Lucifron's going to be cleaning them up right now. Both players going to be maxed out relatively soon. Oh my gosh, this is PvT, man. This is why I love PvT, because you just don't know. Although the Viking count, up to 9 Vikings with 4 more on the way. Oh, that actually might work in Parting's favor because he only has 3 Colossus here. He's getting 2 more though. What you want to do as a Protoss is get your Terran to overcommit to Vikings, and then they don't have a strong enough ground army. So you got to find that fine balance between Vikings and Colossus. Parting's going to be going for it right now. The Vikings swinging in, doing huge damage to this Colossus. Health bars are going on, man. And the Ghosts still have a lot of energy. Expect EMPs to come down on these Archons. 1 goes down, 2 goes down. These Archons lost all their shields, get absolutely annihilated. Parting desperately trying to warp in more Zealots here. 1 Colossus popping out, but these 2 Vikings are going to start cleaning out. Another Colossus is popping out, forced to pull off the probes. But Lucifron, his supply is just shot way ahead of Poddings, and there is the GG from Podding. So Lucifron, man, the underdog, showing us how PvT is done. I gotta say, that was a pretty close game, but Podding maybe was a bit too greedy with his macro, maybe got those Colossus a bit too late, and Lucifron punished him. But I'm gonna go ahead and cast game 2, so stick around for that. And if you dug this game, please subscribe, and I will see you guys later.